Hi guys, it's Weeded, and I'm here with a haul. I do want to explain one thing beforehand. I have not had a craft room or an art room to work in. We've been moving for about 2 years, so it looks like 4. So these supplies have been put in a box and set aside. So as I bought them, I just set them aside. I didn't have anywhere to put them. So I went through and I just very roughly organized this box, and we will take a look and see what has accumulated. I left off paper and ink pads and re-inkers and that sort of stuff. So the first thing was I didn't have a pencil pouch, so I bought a pencil pouch, and it's got this pocket. It's expandable, so I've already got some washi tape in there. Looking forward to having that. And then, kind of boring, but you know, I was running out. So here are some Oxford. This sounds boring. They're blank index cards. They're 4x6, but I use them on the inside of cards. They're the perfect size, and these were really cheap, so it's a lot less expensive than cutting up my white cardstock. I also tend to use these in my classroom as little reminders for me what to do on each day. Decorate them with washi tape. You'll see why I'm mentioning that in a minute. So they become very, very useful. This is sort of an odd random thing, and it is called My Pad, and it's for sewing. And it's for sewing needles, and it is so cool. You've got this little pin that I've buried in the felt. The felt is pretty thick, okay? And you point to whatever type of needle you have in your machine. When you take that needle out, if it's still good, then you can stick it in the appropriate section. And since you know, you've got universal needles, but if you use different types of needles, like a jersey needle, that sort of thing, this is super handy. So I'm so excited to have this. The next things are not necessarily all that crafty, but I work with fountain pens. So I got a nice little desk blotter, some blotter paper refills, paper appropriate for that. Just fountain pens work really nicely on this paper. Tomo River or Tomo River, I'm not sure how they pronounce it. I bought some real blotting paper, so I'm not desperate, you know, trying to go get my printing paper and using it because it's nice and absorbent. And then I make my own planner, and this is a bullet journal planner in a deep green. I don't know if you can tell that color. It's a really dark, dark forest green, and it's supposed to be with the Tomo paper and appropriate for fountain pens. So we'll see. This is what I've been currently using, and I'd already bought it. I go through these, it takes me 2 per year. So I tend to have the one I'm about to use, and then a backup in case I forget to order one. So, and this is the one that I've been using. Alright, now I've got these sort of sorted, so we'll see how this works. First thing I'm going to pull down, so I won't forget them, are my shimmer sheets. And I'm working on top of a paper towel so that we don't get a glare. I love making cards. It's one of my favorite things. So I picked up transfer sheets and shimmer sheets, if I can get them up, toner sheets, and then some more shimmer sheets. I'm going to share one gift with you. These came from a friend, and they absolutely freak me out every time I use them, but they are so fun. I want to zoom in on it if I can. They're creepy. They are so freaking creepy. They're creepy, man. And if I don't remember that I've got them, I freak out. So I'm kind of oddly, I am very excited about my roaches, as long as they're fake. It really did get to me when I thought that maybe I was looking at real roaches. that got my attention. Okay, so, whoops, I forgot more foil. Let's go to the next biggest disaster. My washi. And this is the latest. I love these. I was extremely disappointed. I've been very disappointed in some of my recent washi purchases because there's just not that much on there. So yeah, I was not terribly. I love the colors. I can't wait to use this, but I was not happy about how little there is on the rolls. I'm used to getting washi tape with more rolls, and then here, these have beautiful gold details. And I use washi a lot. Okay, I'm not going to be able to get these out, but I really want you to see, and you can't. Here we go. There we go. I want you to see these. These are gorgeous. Okay, so red, black, blue, and green. Again, there's just not a whole lot on there. And another thing that I was not real happy about is, look how it's on the roll. So it already doesn't stick well enough, so it kind of worries me. I can lay down adhesive, but I think my adhesive strip is actually bigger than that. So, but I do have some double stick tape. I just don't want to go to that much trouble. Because I started using them in my bullet journal, I didn't have any really narrow washi tape. So here it is. I pretty much stocked up on all kinds of narrow washi tape. And if that wasn't enough washi tape, yeah, I got a set of green in my favorite color, and here's some loose. Now see how much is on those. I love that. There's a lot on there, and these are just so lovely. They've got gold accent, and they're just beautiful. I can't wait to use these. This empty set is the set that is in my, what I call that, pencil case. And then this is what was in my pencil case. And I didn't pay attention to the description. It said 40 rolls, and I didn't realize that it was going to be 4 boxes of the same 10 rolls. I like them. It's purple and green. They're beautiful. At least I have that. Over here I've got, again, some more washi tape, and then these are beautiful as well. They're just gorgeous. Again, light blue, green, pink, and sort of white. Here you really can't see in this light, and I've got daylight lights on here. Okay, so that was my washi purchases over the past, truthfully, probably 3 Christmases. I think that's what we're looking at, that for 3. I generally tend to buy a lot of stuff at Christmas, around that time of the year, just the way it falls for me. And I think it's been 3 that I've been having to buy stuff and put them aside. So, I love these. These are punches, very small oak leaf, maple leaf, and acorn. And lovely tag topper. These are Stampin' Up. This is a bow and ribbon. I like the bow, and I've got the stamp set. You'll see that shortly to go with it. This is a great punch. It's great for gift tags on packages, and then there's a stamp set that goes with it that I did get. And then birthday cake punch right here. I'm getting something weird on my camera and I can't tell. I don't know what that is, and I don't know why. I hope it's not filming that. But this is just a great punch for birthday cards, and I've got some embellishments that are going to be great with it. So let's go to tools. Arguably maybe a less fun aspect of it. I got, and I haven't tried it, this is recent, this is the alcoholing blower. I've got tools similar to it, but this has a bigger air chamber, and I like the design better. Scissors. I went on a scissor kick. I think this is like 2 years ago, maybe a year ago. Probably a year ago. And I got the Pretty Fiskars. I think Jennifer McGuire, yes, and then nice heavy duty. I love my craft scissors. These are great, but we all know they don't do some of the greatest cutting. They're good for packages. Just an acrylic sealer, gloss finish. Stencil Pal. I like that. I usually use like kitchen implements, bowl scrapers and that kind of thing, but I can't find one this big, so I stopped looking and went ahead and got that. This is a Slit Punch, and it doesn't show you anywhere what the slit looks like. A ruler. It's a clear ruler. While I can read a rule, it's nice not to have to count. So it's already laid out and I'm not having to sit there and count. I broke down and bought a set of cheap beauty blenders, and they're rounded, so I'm curious to see how that really blends for me. Creative detailer, just to sort of make corrections with. I have an electric pen, electric eraser that I use in my drawings, and I like it, so I thought I'd like that. And then these are blending buddies. They're nice because they will sit on your table, and they've got a little cap to cover them. So those are what I call the tools. Alright, some of the more boring stuff. I'm also not showing, I bought black gel pens, white gel pens, that sort of thing. But like paper, cardstock, and basic ink pads. That's all just kind of mundane. Okay, next up, stamps. Oh, it looks like stencils too. No, stamps. Stencils. We'll see. Okay, stencils. When I buy stencils, I usually try to, a lot of times I'll have something that I think will coordinate well with it, and I do. I think I've got a stamp set that's going to be just great with that stencil. I can see a cute background on a card. I love, love, love making cards. Again, those leaves are amazing. Great for tropical. I just really like the swirl. I can see me using this both in cards and in my art journal. This is a great basic for a man's card or something like that, for a background tone on tone. I think that would be awesome. I can see me also using that in art journaling. This is primarily, I primarily got this for art journaling. Just, I loved it. I loved it. This is so pretty. And these are stamps. Okay, so we have now migrated into my stamps. That was all the stencils I got. And I'm sure they're great for cards, but I got these for art journals. I have a thing about roses, so I really liked that. Text, this was great. Sort of an update. I hadn't bought any text stamps for a while, so I bought quite a few this time around, and you'll see that. Put that one. I loved this, and I kept trying not to buy it. I really tried hard. I think I was on a spending freeze, and it's like nope, 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 and then finally, I don't think you can get it anymore. But I think I broke down and bought it right before they ran out. I also have the die that goes with that. Bought this one for the lips, and because of monetization, I absolutely am not going to talk about what I'm going to do with that. So, and then here we have more updated casual. I'm not a particularly sentimental person, so sometimes I have a hard time with greetings. These look nice and casual, and really appealed to me. Again, just a very small little rose stamp from Alt New. I love this one. I love, 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 love it. It's got all those jellyfish in the background, and I really like working with nautical themes. Thought this was fabulous as well. I'm sure Jennifer McGuire somehow influenced that. And another, this is a color layering stamp from Hero Arts, more roses. Then I love Lavinia stamps. I really do. I also love mushrooms, so that was a must. And these are just precious. Cards and art journaling. Just too fun. Mixed media project. I can actually see more of a mixed media project with these. And then there's Stampin' Up Stamps. Trying to get my stamps put away. There we go. The gang's all here. I thought that was just too cute. More sentiments. Halloween, because of the back. This actually goes very well with the set that I have from years ago. The Everything's Essential goes really well with that tag punch that I purchased. Beautiful autumn, and again you can see that the little baby punch, and then the punch for the bows to go with this to make a quick set of Christmas cards. I knew I was not going to be able to make the cards that year. That was fine. I am sad that I have not been able to make cards in a while. And that's one of the first things that I'm trying to get set up. This is another stencil. And they say, please treat it very carefully. And it's a basic, what I call a Swiss dot design. And that's exactly why I purchased it, was for some layering with dots. And I thought I could make some really cute cards. Okay, I'll fight that one later. And then I've got one stamp that I have to show you guys. I just really do. Yeah, this is not for a card. This is Prima, and it's their fashion decor line. It has koi fish on it, which I love. And so I have some ideas, not for furniture and not for the house, even though that's what this was designed for. Okay, so embellishments. This was actually a mistake. I thought I was ordering like snow globes that were about this big. And I've got some little things I was going to put in them, fix them up, theme them. And they came in and they were so tiny. I almost sent them back, but I held on to them because I started to have some ideas about doing some things in miniature with these snow globes. But yeah, it was so funny when they came in. Here are, I think it was Spellbinders. They were having a sale. And so you'll see a lot of fleur-de-lis. In fact, I'm missing some dies to show you because I have a huge fleur-de-lis die and I have no idea where it went. Okay, so I've got stuff in different places. So anyway, you can fill these fleur-de-lis, they're bezels. And I see myself doing a couple mixed media projects, and I say a couple because here's another one. And I thought I might have, yeah, and another one in a different size. So I thought I might do a couple projects with fleur-de-lis, and I've got a huge, and it's a steel rule die that's a fleur-de-lis, and it, I thought that I would, again, be able to use that. I like the big steel rule dies because you can use them with fabric and leather and all kinds of other stuffs. Again, they were having a sale, and so this is perfect for some mixed media work. And the little itty bitty spools I was so happy to find because I've got some bigger spools and I have a project in mind for that too. And for the birthday punch, this is Stampin' Up. And it looks like I got 3, but they're gold and silver candles. I don't know if you can see them, to put on the birthday cake. So I ended up getting that. These are amazing. These are from Stampin' Up! Too. They look black. I'm hoping you can see the different colors, but they are perfect for Halloween cards because they're iridescent and just awesome. And then I got some little flowers, so I thought those would be good for some cards too. So those are the embellishments. Let's go through my dies. Yeah, here we go. Here's that big fleur-de-lis die that really was a great deal for me. Okay, so let's start. Love this. This is a new one. And then I got the Tim Holtz Thinlits. I know these are seasonal, but I can see myself using them throughout the year. Here is a really nice background die from Elizabeth Craft Designs. I'm pretty sure like these were on clearance, but I really like this. Can give a really good stained glass effect depending on how you use it. This is not an edge die, but that's what it is. So I thought that would be really pretty. Again, sale. Another background die. Again, sale. And script. Love and Kind, and these are shadow, I believe. Yep, and here's another one. Hello. Again, I struggle with sentiment, so this is Celebrate. Okay. I love these for ribbon threading, so I picked that up. Again, Spellbinders was having a sale too. These are great flourishes, again, not just for cards, but for mixed media projects, or even my art journal. Same thing here. Good Vibes. I love these corners. I absolutely love these corners. And this is for a hot foil system. Okay. Nope, those are dies. I was trying to look and see if I was putting in some of the hot foil things. No, this is a hot foil. And I do have a hot foil system. I didn't want to spend a whole lot of money, so I was really happy to pick this up. It was on sale. And I picked up another one that, no, I picked up 2 more. And these both are, again, the hot foil. And I thought these would be perfect to try it out. So those aren't dies, but they are for a hot foil machine. Now this is a die. Now again, it has roses. I don't know what to say. It has roses, and that seems to be sort of my thing. This is Ornate Frame dies, and from Stampin' Up. So those are super useful, of course. For framing the sentiments. And here's, I love these with the little tags to extend, so I wanted pretty much for those two, but I thought these leaves right here would come in really, really handy. I believe this may have a stamp set that it goes with it, but I'm not sure I have the stamp set. Halloween Magic dies. I believe this is to go with the card set that I have. So let's just see. If I can get to it. Yeah, because they're the bats. So that works. Thanks. Smile. And here's the leaf canopy die to go with the canopy stamp set. Love, love, love. Okay, this is a stamp, and I'm sorry, it's a background stamp. I should have had it in with the stamps, but I love these type of background stamps. Again, I figured this would be great for a masculine card. Tim Holtz texture. It's not like me to buy this. This just, all the numbers and the letters and everything that he did. I think I bought it because it's winter-wise Christmas, believe, and that. But this is unusual for me, so I'm kind of wondering where my head was when I got it. Stampin' Cut and Emboss. I love this Magnolia. Again, I love water themes, so I liked this. Love the Crackle. Love the Crackle embossing folder. Again, this is for water theme. I just love that aged look. I can think of so many things where that would be amazing. And then I bought this. This is a steel rule die, large, and it could be used for cards. I would probably use the smaller one, but again, it cuts fabric and it cuts leather, and I can see myself doing several projects with that. Okay, so that was my dies that I've purchased, and the hot foil. Okay. And I really don't have anywhere for my dies yet. Alright, this gets to some sort of miscellaneous, not embellishments, but some little extras. I got a nail foil art set. Now, I am notorious for using nail art supplies in my art. I personally just absolutely do think that nail polish is an art supply, and so I have some foils that I can use to play with. And I have to make a confession. I said, okay, I'm not going to buy any more glitter. I'm going to be eco-friendly. So I was really surprised when I went through my stash and I found some glitter. This is from Elizabeth Craft Designs, and it is basically their packaged autumn set, and these colors are gorgeous. So, and this is new, Clear Rock Candy and Vintage Platinum. So, with 3 little spoons for spooning it out. And then some black from Elizabeth Craft Designs, their microfine glitter, which I do use in my cards. These I've been so excited to have, but again, haven't had a chance to play with them. They're Nuvo Shimmer powders. They were new when I got them, but of course, it's been late enough that I'm sure they're not anymore. Lunar Rocket. I don't know if you can see what that looks like. And then Storm Cloud. That's just showing up as black. I can't see. But it's not solid black. Violet Brocade. There, you can see that. And then Falling Leaves. Just so pretty. Embossing Powder. I have a thing about embossing powder too. And so this is Brutus Monroe Blueberry. It's just gorgeous. It is beautiful. And Waterfall. Just a very soft, pretty blue. And then I have Steel Sapphire, which is a dark, almost navy color. Again, it's embossing powder. And then boring old blue, but it's, I'm sure Jennifer McGuire influenced this. I love her videos. This is some paint. I believe this was a gift, and I just haven't had anywhere to put it. So it's Art Alchemy metal I don't know what color this is, Steampunk Copper. And then I've got Deco Foil Metal Effects Gel. I want to use some stenciling with it. I have Jane Davenport's brush pen in matte black. I do a lot of matte work. And then I have 2 silver and 1 gold, and the Nuvo, I want to compare them to the others that I have, and I cannot think of the name right off the top of my head. Oh well, but I want to compare and see how those look. Glitter Dust, silver, pretty sure Gina McGuire. And now I get to something that's really weird. I have been purchasing erasers in a case, and I've been looking for the refills, so I ordered, and that may actually work. I have another eraser case that doesn't work, and I ordered these to fill it. It's actually a Staedtler eraser case, and so I bought these as refills, and when they came in, they don't fit the case. So then I contacted them to return it, and they told me to keep it. Okay. So I bought this one, and I'm hoping it looks like there is a possibility that they might fit, and that's why I bought this one. And I think I ordered these hoping that they were slightly smaller than those. I don't know. And yeah, so I did order the these are the skinny erasers in the clicker thing. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Refills. And because, I don't know, because I'm going to take them to school. And that way when kids borrow my erasers, maybe I will get them back. So I'm hoping. So that seems to be not quite it. There's one more odd box. And let me just get this stuff out of the way. And I'll pull that box up here. Okay, this is some sort of odd miscellaneous stuff that is, look at this rolling pin. Now this is for cookie dough. I'm using it for clay. I have been making, let me grab them. I do ceramic work, and I've been making, I don't know if you can see these. Let's see. These are for wind chimes. And the pattern on this one is an antique lace. There's some antique lace like curtains that had gotten stained. I don't know, I inherited them, but they were all stained and you wouldn't use them, so I'm using them in my pottery studio. And this is a very dark blue, absolutely gorgeous. That's what this is for. This is for handwork, hand building in my clay studio. These are bowl scrapers that I plan to use in my cold wax. I've been using a gift card, and I need something a little bit bigger. The gift card is great. I love it, but sometimes I need something a little bit bigger, and this is perfect. UV resin for jewelry work. These two are for working with glass. Gumtex powder. I'll have to go back and see. I've got the method Wilton. I've got the method highlighted, but that's for that. And then this is actually kind of exciting for me. I do acrylic pours on glass. This is layering mix. It is going to allow me to layer some of my glass paints for fusing on glass. I'm going to try to do some pours and fuse. And again, it won't be acrylic paint, it's enamel. So but this will allow me to do that. So I was very excited to get that medium in. I do gourd work. I love gourd work, and this is a special nib for my, y'all, I had COVID-19. I did not have a bad case of it, but I did have something happen. I have to take medicine every day, several times a day for the rest of my life. And I cannot, it interferes with memory. So I'm trying to think. It's a razor tip wood burner. Thank you. Wood burner. Got it. And this is a special tip designed by Bonnie Gibson to use, and I cannot wait to try this. I also got, for working with gourds, and I probably don't have any gourd workers out there because I don't really show my gourd work. I don't show my ceramic work. I don't show my glass work. I don't show my paintings. What am I talking about? But it's a special cutter. It's a burr that goes in a Dremel or whatever rotary tool you've got that does a great job of cutting gourds. So I'm excited. And related to gourds, look at this. This is for the rim of a gourd. Now it's heavy and too expensive for me to routinely use, but that is just a fantastic, beautiful way to finish off the rim of a gourd bowl. Just gorgeous. Then this is something that relates a little bit more to what most of you are interested in. This is for an acrylic pour. It's basically just glitter in like gel medium, liquid gel medium, that sort of thing. And I've got some ideas on what to do with this. So it came in holiday colors, yeah, I know. But silver, gold, red, gold, and then this sort of, they call it clear ice comet, but it's, I don't know if you can see, it's got some iridescent flakes in it. So I got this to sort of play with. And I think that is about it. I know there are some things that I did find homes for, so they didn't go in the big box. But that is my haul. That is for like 2 years, probably 3 Christmases. So thank you for being with me, and I appreciate it. Bye-bye, guys.